We're at South Shelby Elementary School for one more look before school starts at the new elementary. I'm here with Shelby County R4 Superintendent Troy Clausen. And Troy, what do you want to show us this morning?
Well, we had open house last night and meet the teacher night. Great turnout and a lot of good responses. So we're still a work in progress. We feel like we're ready to start school come Monday, but got some few things to work on. We're out here in front of the school in the parking lot. The parking lot's a little bit confusing. Right now, they're construction. We've all been parking up against the curb. But when school gets started, that is meant to be a lane around the outside of it. And our parking, we don't have lines on there yet, but the parking is going to be in the center where you see the posts. So if you pull in and see a light post that's in the way, imagine that the car is parked nose to nose right there.
Okay. Okay.
To
And
get some markings on the parking lot, it would make a lot more sense.
as I just zoomed in there to show the post, that's where the lights will be, right there in the middle. And so, okay. All right.
But the building, just over the last couple of weeks, has changed a lot. So we got some signage up, and
Yeah.
the classrooms are ready. The hallways look great. The main cafeteria area looks great. So we're definitely making a lot of progress.
All right. Well, let's head in and take a look. You had your open house last night, so kids and parents got to get an up close and personal look for the first time.
Yeah, there were a lot of excitement with it that way. So we're here in the main entrance, and when you come in the main entrance, there's a way to get in the be buzzing the office that way.
That door there, or
Kathy is running for cover, so Brittany and Kathy are here in the main office. Got
Okay.
the principal's office is in the back.
okay.
So I'll take you down this hallway here. This is our lower elementary hallway.
The rooms are starting to become personalized. Everybody's made them their
Very
own.
much so. This is Mrs. Crane's preschool room.
Okay. The rooms are nice size.
Having a chance to move in and kind of put the teacher's personal touches on, it's been really cool to see.
Hey, talk a little bit about the board here on the wall.
Yeah, every room has a smart TV, and those are an interactive screen, so it's a touch screen, basically television screen that works like their smart boards did, but it's even maybe a step up. It's got Wi-Fi on its own, so you can connect directly to the Wi-Fi, and above it you see a wireless access point. Every classroom is going to have a wireless access point, so our connectivity in the classroom should be extremely strong. The teacher can also either hardwire to that, or it can be Bluetooth or Wi-Fi connection. So
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Nice setups, and every classroom will have one of those. I won't step in every room, but as we walk down the hallway, moving day was a great day.
Mm-hmm.
We got the bulk of the classrooms moved in about 4 hours that way. So
Wow.
this is Mrs. Robertson's kindergarten classroom.
Okay. And when you walk in, the lights you open the door, the lights are motion censored?
They're motion sensor lights, so I suppose if she can get 20, 25 kindergartners to sit still for long, the lights may go off. But my guess is it's going to stay on all day. So,
Right. That's pretty cool. That probably saves on electricity and people.
all the furniture and desks you see were brought from either Clarence or from Shelby Elementary School.
Yeah.
And we've taken some stuff back. We're probably going to end up putting a storage building outside for maintenance supplies and custodial supplies, but also some furniture and stuff that way.
Okay.
But there's not too much stuff that hasn't fit in the classrooms.
Last time we were here, I don't even think all the ceiling tiles were
Oh, yeah,
locked in place
come
yet.
along. There's still a few things to do. We'll go in here. This is Mrs. Smith's first grade classroom.
Okay. Walk in here and lights come on.
Most of our classes are going to have 18 to 20 plus, and we have like 3 sections of kindergarten and multiple sections of different grades. Some grades we have 2,
Mm-hmm.
some grades we have 3. It just depends on our class size.
Right.
Right on that border, so in that way.
Okay.
So we'll head back down the hallway here.
We're
A
in
lot
this.
of what we have to do remaining is the bathroom sinks are an automated sink and they require power.
Uh-huh.
We're waiting on a battery backup, so we're gonna hardwire those temporarily till we get the battery backup systems in.
Yeah.
Putting the final touches on the kitchen and getting it clean. The first week of school, we're gonna prepare meals over at the high school, middle school.
Okay.
And then bring them over in containers. And we're gonna serve a lot out of containers anyway this year, so that's not gonna be that big a disruption.
Right.
But the other things in the exterior that we're waiting on is some parking lots. Here it's our nurse's office.
Oh, okay. Boy, this is nice.
This is Conrad's office here.
Yeah.
So this turned out nice. She's got a restroom with a shower in the back.
Wow.
If needed, and nice cabinetry.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a waiting room or a doctor's office right now, you know. That is nice.
This hallway, we have a counselor's office, have a teacher workroom down that hallway.
Okay. Now the commons area.
We have some temporary tables set up right now. Our new cafeteria tables show up Monday.
Okay.
So we're ready to go with these tables for the first day, maybe two, and then we'll get the new tables set up and running that way.
Yeah.
Out this back door, you see the Lower Kids Elementary playground.
Yeah, which the playground equipment, we had a picture in the paper last week of it set up. Or them. Yeah.
Out here, we have a little bit more dirt work around both edges of it that way, but we're excited for the kids that way. This area will get grassed in.
Uh-huh.
And then we're ultimately going to fence in the outside of it that way.
Right.
So,
You talked in the board meeting about wanting to make that a priority.
so we wanted to get it in here and see its location and see how much grass area we can create. 'Cause kids won't be just restricted to that. Initially they will, but just eventually we'll have some grass area we can plant too.
Sure. I really like the looks of the floor.
Yeah, it turned out really nice. It's a very good. We've been over our floor machines and it cleans up really quick.
Yeah.
You know, right now it's kind of dusty with all the construction. The library has been just a complete transformation. It's gone along real quick. The ladies put countless number of books and boxes away over the last few days.
Wow.
And we didn't have it open last night. And first week of school, we're gonna wait just a little bit before we start checking out books. But it's a nice space. She's got this space for classes and reading, and then the bookshelves we brought from the other schools.
Right.
And so we still have more books to bring, and you can see a little bit of space. She's got her desk right here, and with all they've been doing to unpack books,
Yeah.
it's been kind of a job to get everything. But
Well, I was out here a few days ago and it wasn't anything close to this.
no, they did a fantastic job. I came in there today, and they were just exhausted from all the
I
the
bet.
work they've done. So. Put some of the final touches on electrical hookups. So that way we've got a few things to wire in, but our gas is run to our stoves in the back. This is the old serving line, and the biggest thing we need, once we get these final few steps done, we're going to do some cleanup
Yeah.
and get it ready. So we also have a delivery drive that needs to be poured, and that's going to be poured first of next week, next week, and then that'll be a lane where trucks, milk trucks, food trucks can drop off their supplies and stuff that way.
Okay.
So it's got a nice little pull up right to the
Right.
the building.
The tray drop off.
Tray drop offs here. They were installing the metal doors that go down to it. So neat setup in there. We got places where they can dump their trays. Nice disposals and stuff that way. Music rooms here.
Okay.
This is Kane,
Nice.
and this is a good space right here.
It is.
She's got some built-in, like custom cabinetry that.
For instruments.
You know, every classroom has a large storage thing, and then but we brought lots of bookshelves and stuff from the other schools.
Yeah. It's nice that you're able to use a lot of this stuff from the older schools. I'm sure that saves
Oh, yeah.
financially.
You know, it's a big project taking on building schools. So as much things we can bring from our other school that's in good shape, we have.
Right.
This is the upper elementary classroom wing.
This is the north wing for people who haven't been here and trying to stay oriented.
It's one of our second grade classrooms. This is Wago.
So the south wing, the lower levels includes kindergarten through
Preschool,
Okay.
kindergarten, first grade, and 1 second grade. And
Okay.
the other 2 second grades over here. There's going to be years where we get them all on the same side, and years where we got to flip flop. So
Just depending on number of
rooms are all
students.
really very similar to classroom rooms.
Yeah.
Not exactly, but similar in size, and can easily be changed over. Our special ed and our title rooms are a little bit smaller, but they work with a lot fewer students at one time. So in here, what we've done versus mounting the boards, a lot of the boards are on carts and stuff that way, so I have some flexibility with that. But even though they're smaller, it's still good space for 5, 6, 10 kids if they had to. But in most cases, it's going to be like a lot of one-on-one or small groups. This is Mrs. Ware's second grade classroom. They've all had a chance to put their kind of own touches on it that way.
Yeah. Got the books in the cubicles ready to go, and the rooms are so nice looking.
Just really impressed with our teachers on how quickly we're able to get things transitioned in from move-in day to put their own spin on the classroom.
Sounds like they put a lot of hours in the last couple of weeks out here.
Yeah, and they've been out here working together. Keep in mind, a lot of them haven't been together since March. So
Right.
it was definitely nice to get back together. This is Mrs. Gill's 4th grade classroom. So.
Very cool. Looks like she's had class in here for years.
It does. So we're hanging out the west doors, one of the set of west doors.
Mm-hmm.
So this driveway we're on is for the school buses.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably going to create some parking out back here. The front parking lot's a little bit small, and we want to try to keep it freed up a little bit. So we're going to allow teachers and eventually get this where it's set up so they can park outside here.
Okay.
I'm heading towards the north between the baseball field that way. So the biggest thing outside, our air conditioner units are all up and running. They're putting some final touches on some insulation to the ductwork.
Right.
Out here we got a little bit of dirt work to do, and this is just some black dirt they need to kind of
Smooth out.
We did get the septic tank set for the system, and we were tied into the sewer, so the sewer's all up and running. We've got a couple light posts to hang.
Yeah. Saw those yesterday.
And then we'll clean up this here corner that way.
Uh-huh.
The corner's got a concrete pour, so it's a little more secure. It's also got a drain in it that way, so help with drainage that way. And so we'll make this where it's kind of handy.
Yeah.
The parking we create for teachers, it'll be handy come softball and baseball season. We're anticipating probably starting the season, and we're getting closer today, so it's better today than it was even a week or two ago.
Right.
We had a booster club meeting. We may play some games at Shelby. And we've talked to them about the fields up there, so it's just going to be kind of game to game to see where we're at that way. So
Right.
A week ago, we really weren't in a good spot to be able to host games.
Right.
The field and stuff's fine, but it's just the
Getting all this around it, yeah.
Way. We want to make it where it's good for anybody that's going to come. This is the upper elementary playground, and there's just a couple pieces to set, but the bulk of it is done.
Yeah. It's a nice area.
We got some dirt work to do to bring this up to grade as a buffer, but it's a nice area.
Uh-huh.
Got a super deep layer, and this is all mulch I'm standing on right now.
Wow.
So I mentioned earlier that the car pickups are on the front entrance and stuff that way.
Right.
All of our buses, our kids will come out this, and there's a sidewalk here, so we'll have, I think it's set up with 4 buses at a time, and then our buses will switch places and stuff that way. So we are pouring a sidewalk that between the gym and the new parking lot, so it's going to be a little bit inconvenient for maybe the first few days of school
Sure.
or week of school, but once that gets poured in there, then that should make it the routine for everybody has. A lot
Keeping
better.
the
So
buses and the parents separated probably will have less
they can-
confusion, make
they
it
can do
safer.
that. The other thing we want to do is we want to get our car drivers from the high school leaving first that way. So
I see. Get them out of the way, yeah.
it's a nice playground. It's turned out really good.
Yeah.
Like I said, we got a couple pieces like a little bridge to put up, but most of it's done that way.
Coming back in a north entrance by the gym.
The last piece we're finishing up is the gym.
Uh-huh.
So a lot's happened in here in just the last few days. We've got this south wall of the gym is up.
Yeah.
Painted and sheetrock and everything. Lighting is up. Really what we're waiting on is just a few final connections with electrical, hanging some doors. Going to hang baskets in here, baskets at each end and baskets on the side.
Right.
And then do the flooring. And after that, there won't be a whole lot left.
What kind of flooring are you doing in here?
It's going to look real similar to what's in the hallway,
Uh-huh.
except it's more of a cushioned surface.
Right.
It's a laminate floor. It's got-
Yeah, I know. I've seen those. I think Holy Rosary in Monroe City. Is it similar to that?
They have a very similar floor, so it's very a little more cushioned. This is a rubber-based product. It's on cement.
Mhm.
With that cushion, it will just make it a little bit more gym-friendly.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's our tour. This is probably our final tour before school starts and everything. So I want to thank Troy Clausen for taking us around and showing us everything and explaining everything to us. Good luck with the school year. Welcome to the district, and hope it's a successful year for you.
Thank you very much.